Hello guys, improve with me as I watch my mistakes on my Hardstuck Diamond 4 games until I hit Masters. It all starts off with the character selection screen here. I usually try to stay on Alter just for the fact that her kit is amazing. She has a great tactical ability, making it insanely easy to get in and out of close range fights, and she also has access to the scan beacon. Usually about 10 to 15 seconds before the round 1 zone starts to close, I just want to be heading towards an Evo Harvester, so I'm going to be opening my map to see where is it spawning and try and get there before other teams can, so that we have the advantage with the blue armor.
Target there. What if I poke them? Just a little bit? Got an enticing target over there.
Now I do start running up to the nearest POI and I start looking for the enemy team. I do realize that there is a guy on the res beacon. I'm thinking this guy is out in the open and he starts to res, so I start to get an angle on the hill here and trying to squish him between other enemy teams. I do get a big beam off here and I try to follow it up by, moving up and placing some cover between me and him, seeing if he looks back. This guy does pop an evac, and I suspect that he's going to be going up the zip, and I just get the freest lick of my life, downing a guy, so I start moving up on the left-hand side, trying to take a different angle from my teammates here, just to see where they're at. They do start rezzing, and my crypto is popping the EMP, so I stack that with my R301 damage and beam this guy for free. I try to finish him with the alternator, but my teammate does end up getting him behind the rock here. So now I'm just trying to look for the third guy where he is. I'm caught lacking here in a box looting, and this guy up on the hill with the 30-30 repeater does get some good shots on me. I try to go behind a rock and heal up, but I'm still in his line of sight. He does unfortunately end up downing me here, and this is where comms is super important. I just say something as simple as, hey Lifeline, they're up on the hill, they're really far, you can definitely res me, I'm in a really good spot.
Kill these guys.
So we fly into zone here, and there is a team adjacent to us on the ring. So I figured, hey, let's kill them and get some KP. There is a lot of time on the clock here until the zone starts moving in. This is a good example of a good fight to take, in my opinion. We're on the edge of ring, and I know there are no other third parties in the area, and we have lots of time on the clock, so I move up to see where I can get a good angle. They do end up taking an evac, and I try to shoot them on the way up, but I only have a gray light mag on my R301.
It's crafted.
There, waiting to be played. Fallback plan all set.
As we get closer into zone, I see an enemy pop a res beacon and try to get some damage on him. It's super important that I watch where the fresh spawned people land, because that can be very problematic sometimes. Here, I make a brutal mistake and stand where both of them can see me. This is really bad, but I do end up getting some good damage on the Axel. And then I shoot the Gibby when he bubbles, because I know that guy's full health and he's going to try and shoot me. At this point, we have great damage on most of them, and I use my attack ability to go through the rock and swing with my lifeline. We do get a knock here and push the other two with ease because of this huge advantage we got with this first knock.
Move it over here.
Yeah, 2 squad near us. Signaling my drone back. 2 squad near us.
Defend this spot.
Backing out of my drone.
Yo, let's hold at this building.
I see my crypto is scanned, and if you can look at the upper left of the minimap, there are loads of people rotating in. I tell my teammates that we should hold out as many as we can. This is basically a free KP delivery, and all we have to do is look at the teams rotating in. In hindsight, I should not have gotten away with popping a Phoenix kit here. I should have popped some cells. But anyways, when I'm done, I open the door to damage anyone that I see, and there happens to be a lifeline trying to take space. I beam them and I close the door and shoot another one that's rolling up. I do as much damage as I can so that my teammates have a better time of trying to close this fight out and downing anyone.
Evac tower here. Signaling my drone back.
Over there. Head
We
over
should go
there.
to this building, but there's 2 solos.
Navigate. Fallback plan all set.
I want to go to this building in front of me to kill a solo Pathfinder, but I failed to realize there's a whole team on our right hand side, and this is a huge problem given how close they are. I start to back up and take some angles. I try to shoot them as they're sliding in, but I get Sparrow ulted and Seer Q'd, and this is a huge problem as they're sliding in. I try to go inside of the building using my tactical, but I do end up dying because I am silenced. Luckily, my team does end up clutching here, and we win the fight, but huge mistake on my part. I should have either been shooting the Sparrow ult or the Seer sliding in.
Evac tower here.
Right, let's move there.
Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go. Not alone. There are a lot of squads around us.
At this point, it's now round 4 close, and I have a lot of KP. So I play what I think the best position in zone is. I see this team Valkyl and give up their spot, so I move up and try to take space.
Squad near us.
Let's make a mess over there. My beautiful void nexus is no more.
We do end up running into a solo, and we just kill him very quickly. Looking around, I see a Seer and get very good damage on him and move up. This is actually a huge mistake, and I'll show you why in a second here. I use my attack to get different angles on this team and see that they have knocks and clean them up very quickly. If you didn't notice already, there's another team on the high ground rock in front of us, and they have the advantage with their position. I try to provide cover fire as we try to res our lifeline, just dishing out as much damage as I possibly can before they have a chance to move up. There's also another team behind us that are getting the craziest angles of their life with snipers and an open field. This is probably the worst position for Alter to be in, but you know, it happens. We do end up dying with 13 KP, and we got 200 ranked points from this game, so that is a definite dub in my books. Like this video if you loved watching me go over simple Hardstuck Diamond 4 mistakes. I had a lot of fun making this VOD review and can't wait to make a lot more. I hope you learned at least a thing or two from this video.